Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Despite how advanced and numerous humans are today, every now and then Mother Nature puts us in our place and reminds us there are bigger and stronger creatures than us on this planet. As our population spread and more of us head into nature to take it all in, the encounters between man and beast increase. This can lead to some rather scary moments. From the African wild to our own backyards, you'll see that dangerous encounters come in all shapes and sizes. As always, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button before we get started. Unbearably tense. Imagine you're outside in your yard, minding your own business, when you hear something snorting and see something out of the corner of your eye. Talise Sander was in that exact situation. When the Florida native looked up, she saw a black bear which walked right up to her just inches away. Fearing any quick moves might provoke the bear, Sanders texted her son, who was inside the house, and even sent him a picture. When her son came out of the house, it was enough to scare the bear off, ending a rather tense situation. Potty Python. Like something out of a horror movie, a Bangkok man was using a toilet when a 10-foot-long python emerged from below. Adaporn Bonmachbai probably never expected to see such a thing come out of his toilet, nor did he likely ever think a massive python would grab onto his genitals with its powerful jaws. But it did. No doubt in serious pain, he and his wife struggled for 30 minutes to get the creature to let go. Eventually, the snake let go, but not before Adaporn passed out. Both snake and man survived the ordeal. Scary stare down. The wildlife of Africa can be amazing and dangerous. When it comes to tourist favorites, the mighty African elephant is king. However, sometimes humans can get a little too close or even startle one of these multi-ton creatures. As one group experienced firsthand, an upset elephant can create a rather unpleasant situation where you don't know if it's going to crush you or not. In this instance, the elephant charges the hikers and lets out a mighty bellow before eventually backing off. A great photo moment, likely followed up with a change of underwear for some of the nature goers. Tigerland. Safari is often about getting close to the wildlife. However, we prefer our safari vehicles to have doors and windows. One tourist group traveling through a sanctuary in India nearly proved the value of doors when a tiger approached them. For a tense few minutes, the Bengal tiger chewed at the passenger side mirror and walked around the vehicle. The whole time the passengers sat just inches away, not making a peep. We have to say, we can't blame them. The birds. Next to elephants, bears, and lions, having a close encounter with a bird might seem pretty tame, especially a crow. Yet a man named Stephen from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, had an encounter fit for any Alfred Hitchcock movie. While riding on his bike, a large crow landed on him. Recording the whole thing, Stephen was pecked and chased by the bird for several minutes. Was it a disgruntled pet, or just defending its territory? No one has any answers. Hiker hazard. Biking is a great way to see nature and to get a little exercise in. It's also a good way to come across all sorts of wildlife. Ann Yella found this out when she was biking with her friend Debbie Nichols in the hills of Southern California. Out of nowhere, a mountain lion emerged and grabbed onto Yella's face. The former Marine did everything she could to get away, but the lion was determined to drag her into the bush. With her friend holding onto her leg for dear life, the lion eventually let go when two other people arrived and started throwing rocks at it. A whale of a time. Imagine floating along in a kayak when suddenly the water around you erupts as a 40-foot-long whale emerges. Giancarlo Tomei was enjoying the waters of Monterey Bay, California, when this situation happened. With no warning, the 80,000-pound creature surfaced before diving back down underneath. While generally harmless, whales have been known to accidentally hurt humans who happen to get too close. Thankfully, in this instance, the end result was an experience of a lifetime, and not a tragedy. Gorilla on the loose. When is it a good time to leave the zoo? We think when a 400-pound gorilla goes berserk and escapes. This actually happened at the London Zoo in October 2016. The zoo's gorilla, Kumbuka, became overly aggressive and started to charge at and smash the glass in his enclosure. Eventually, he escaped and the whole zoo was put on lockdown while armed personnel tried to find him. The situation was thankfully resolved peacefully and Kumbuka has since been returned to his enclosure. Lizard people. Imagine hearing a knock at the door and thinking it's those pesky Girl Guides here to sell you more of those delicious cookies. You head over to open it. Thankfully, one Thai family didn't open their door because on the other side was a several-foot-long monitor lizard. Very strong and with sharp claws, we imagine this lizard would have made short work of the family dog. Plus, we all know that once you invite a monitor lizard into your house, you just can't get them to leave. In the end, everything worked out and authorities lured the creature back to the woods. Alright folks, pop quiz. What would you do in any one of these situations? Let us know in the comments down below. Why don't you check out these other videos, like this one, and subscribe to The Richest for more weird content every day. Bye!